alright.
Who was that?
I wish I knew, but they didn't give us enough to figure that out. Deliberately, I'd imagine.
Wait, so we really have nothing to go on? That's not fair! They sure knew a whole lot about us.
Exclamation point. Indeed they did. You're right. It was uncanny how much they seemed to know. How is it possible that they were party to so much that happened in private?
Right? He knew everything about the whole kidnapping situation, too.
We need to figure out how. Where were they getting their information from? Let's consider this carefully. What were the things they knew?
He was a good judge, or more similar than you know.
Okay, so we talked about,
Friends.
yeah, at the detention center.
Seems pretty pally to me.
Agatarasu. That's why I think there's a bug, and I think I know what it is. I think I remember. That's it. Based on the specifics they mentioned, there's only one possible answer. I've got it, Kay. I know how they know.
Huh? Really?
Whoever it was, they were listening in on us. They must have been able to hear us somehow. It's the only possible answer.
What? Like, they were eavesdropping on us?
Think about what the kidnapper said. More flashbacks. If only I could see your faces. That means they couldn't. So they weren't filming or following us.
Okay, so what? They hit a bug somewhere?
That's what I said.
Let me take a look at the stuff in my bag.
Where could they have concealed it? We need to go back to what they said again. Yes, they somehow knew about something they shouldn't have. Judge Gavel's impromptu visit and our conversation in the visitor's room. I was trying to remember the only thing that I had on me. What evidence did I have on my person at that point? The bug must have been hidden here. The only thing I can think about is either it's the bowl or the pin. I'm honestly thinking it's the pin.
I think the bowl was still there in the 51st floor, right?
Yeah.
Oh, true.
At
Okay.
the time it was.
So I think it's gotta be the pin, right? That's honestly the only evidence that I still had on myself.
I think so, because didn't, like, what's-her-face give the clothes and everything? Yeah,
Yes,
okay,
yeah. Kay, can I take a closer look at your badge?
The Yatagarasi pin? No, it's mine.
What?
Seriously, Mr. Edgeworth. Sure, you're a great thief's assistant now. But that doesn't mean you get to wear the pin right away. You have to earn it.
I don't want to hear it. I want to check it for bugs. It's got bugs in it,
wear
like
it.
Riku.
They put bugs in it. What? This whole thing?
Let's take a look, shall we? Oh? There's something I've been wondering for a while now, but is this pin something you inherited, or?
Nope. There wasn't one, so I made it myself.
I suppose that makes sense. It is quite flashy. I can't imagine any other thief wanting to wear it.
What? You don't have to be so mean, you know.
Oh!
Huh.
Huh? Whoa!
That's what we just said, but backwards. Huh, so I was right.
We were right.
How did you know?
Whoever it was we're dealing with, they came into close contact with you recently.
When they knocked me unconscious, you mean?
Precisely. Which made me think that the bug must be in one of your possessions. But they also overheard my conversation with Judge Gavel when she visited me. Something that would have been impossible if I didn't have the bug on my person at the time.
I get it. So you thought back over what they let you keep hold of when they locked you up.
Yeah, that's
a
a
typo, I
weird
think.
sentence. Yes. All the case evidence I was carrying has been confiscated. Meaning the only thing it could possibly have been was your pin.
So they were listening to us this whole time? And they heard everything we said?
Yes, they heard us say that we can't count. I suspect so. Everything to do with this case and more.
Wait, they're probably listening to what we're saying right now.
They may very well be, yes.
Hey, jerkface!
Kay!
Eavesdropping coward! Why don't you come out and show yourself?
Huh? What was that sound?
Oh, what the hell happened to you, Lloyd? Oh, ouch, dang it.
Huh? Oh, look, it's Tabby.
Y'all sure know how to surprise a gal. You gotta shout that loud without a word of warning? Word of warning?
Sorry. Now I know it's not correct, but now I'm just imagining that was like Lotta all along. it was Lotta Hart all along.
Made me jump halfway out of my skin.
Sorry.
What's got you so horny, anyhow?
A load of this. Seriously, it'll make your blood boil.
It will, huh? I'm all ears.
I wonder if we might be better off keeping it to ourselves, Kay. Assuming we don't want to be all over the front page of tomorrow's paper, that is.
Well,
Oh.
thanks. Nearly walked right into that.
Ah, come on. Y'all no fun at all. I was counting on you opening up and spilling the beans while over this here plaza.
I'd better switch off the bug before I forget.
So what's the point of a bug? I've never heard it.
Oh, it's just a listening device. So they
So it's like a pager or something.
Uh,
like Secret Service agents wear sometimes.
I guess it's basically, it's like there's no way for you to communicate through the device itself. It literally is just like a recording device that you can stick that you stick on someone. Sometimes they'll like bugging also could mean like they have a GPS locator on you. Like you can track the bug and listen to what it's saying.
Yeah. So did y'all find that there kidnapped kitty?
Speaking of which, the child you saw being taken away, was it the boy in this photograph?
Huh? Nah, that ain't him. The kid I saw looked dumber in mud, even if he did have on some fancy school uniform.
Poor baby, he can't win.
What?
He really can't.
No prices for guessing who she means.
Humph. So Miss Lloyd managed to confuse matters once again. I think we better take another look around. Back to square one. Hopefully we'll turn up something new information soon. Uh-oh, we have 15 minutes! 20 minutes!
20.
Yeah, there are only 20 minutes left until 2. We're going to make it in time. Oh no! Oh,
Wait, Mr. Edgeworth, I just had a thought. It's about that phone call. There was a weird noise in the background, right?
I
Oh,
did
there was a
actually
bang.
hear it, yeah. There was?
Oh, don't worry, I'm counting on you at least trying to track me down. That'll be half the fun. Not that I rate your chances of bringing me to justice particularly highly.
Wait.
And there was a bang at the end.
Wait, she's right. We heard a loud bang right at the end. Could that provide a hint as to the kidnapper's location?
A loud bang, you say? I see.
Lloyd, get out of this. Gah! Will you stop eavesdropping?
Boy, you never get any cuddlier, do you, Ruffles?
Only with that man around. I guess I'll need to speak with Miss Lloyd, too. Much as I don't want to. Woohoo! Alright, how we
Oh my
feeling?
God.
How we feeling, gang?
I'm still over. I'm still like recovering from the Sebastian
Yeah.
bullshit.
I'm getting a little tired, but I could do like another investigation segment.
Okay. Oh,
Gumshoe.
there's a gummy down here!
What are you doing here?
Why are you on all fours? Hello?
Oh, he's standing up now.
Oh, what?
Stop, Gummy! Why are you running away from us? Get back here.
He probably just doesn't want to talk.
Detective Gumshoe?
When you gave up your badge, sir,
I didn't know what to do with myself.
Oh. You stay right there.
So I thought, if you weren't gonna be a prosecutor anymore,
Oh.
then maybe I shouldn't be a detective either.
Aw.
Explanation point.
But I was wrong.
Yeah.
Even if you're not around, I'll always be a detective. My job will always be to investigate crimes.
Good for you, Gumshoe.
And us detectives don't just investigate when prosecutors ask us to. We have to be able to look into stuff ourselves, too.
Sorry, I was trying to type something and my autocorrect, I was trying to say only, and my autocorrect autocorrected it to onkly. I was like,
Oh,
what?
I think one time I was trying to spell something and it, came out like gibberish or something.
Yeah.
The spell check.
Is that what you were doing just now?
And back then, too.
Former subordinate.
Yeah. So receiving his autopsy report.
When I went down to the detention center to see how Kay was doing,
Flashback. Okay. You overheard that?
Yeah. So I went back and looked over the evidence. Dug out a little something that I thought might help.
No way, Gummy. You're the best. I'd be in prison right now if it wasn't for you.
My pleasure, kid. Good to see you got your memory back, by the way.
Thanks.
If this is the real Kay.
Am I the
So
real
anyway-
Kay?
Are you sure you're the real Kay?
I don't know. I've never thought of it.
I've only known you for. Oh wait, I didn't get to see that.
Sorry.
Blah! Gummy, don't run off again! You have a line! We get it. You can look into stuff for yourself now. That's great.
I think he said, yeah.
So anyway, like I said, I'm investigating stuff for myself these days, and that's that.
And it helped me right when I needed it most.
Oh. But right now, we need you to work with us. I'm no longer a prosecutor, or indeed anything, but we're investigating a case regardless. And I ask you this not as a prosecutor, but as a friend. Detective Gumshoe, will you marry me?
You're not gonna propose to that man.
It's okay, we could be a polycule. Will you help us? Oh, he bow!
Oh, stop it, sir. You're killing me here. Many dots.
Come on, Gummy.
Many
More
dots again.
dots.
All right. Fine, I'll do it. Just stop bowing and being nice to me, okay? It's just weird. I usually expect you to dock my pay whenever I mess up.
Gummy.
Gummy. Thank you, Detective.
So, what do you need?
Well, I was thinking a spring wedding. You know, I love the flowers at that time of year, and you know, maybe a small private one, not just friends and family.
You're thinking about getting one on, like, an island or something?
Maybe, I don't know. I'm not made of money, Gumshoe. We'll just talk it out of your salary. Can you tell us what you've discovered in the course of your investigations, Detective? Love wins.
Yes,
Sorry.
sir, I can. Alright, so I got 3 big things to tell you. Here goes. Number 1, I've got some results for you from when forensics looked at Kay's clothes. They found traces of what looked to be a powerful sedative?
Sedative.
Am I saying that? Sedative, okay.
Yeah.
Brand was 3 Z's.
Reese's. I guess that's what she was drugged with at Gourd Lake. before she was taken to the roof of big building.
Sure seems that way. Now, for number 2, I got hold of all the footage from that security camera in front of the big
Oh.
building elevator.
Look at you, buddy! The camera that captured President Wang and Judge Gavel that night. The elevator is usually the only way for getting up into the roof, correct? And therefore, anyone using it should have been caught on camera?
That's right. So winding the tape back to 2 nights ago, we should have been able to see Kay being carried up there while she was out cold.
And did he spot me, Gummy?
I watched it all on fast forward, everything from 2 days ago till the end.
Yes, and?
Nothing. No sign of Kay anywhere.
Huh. I thought it was too good to be true. So how did the kidnapper get her up there? I think we'll need to look into that in a little more detail. And the last item on your list?
Yes, sir. This is the big one. The third thing I have to tell you is,
Aww.
it's great to be working with you again.
Aw.
I'll help you catch this perpetrator if it's the last thing I do. And that about wraps it up.
Huh, I put you through a lot, Detective, but that doesn't mean I can start going easy on you. That's the big one, as you put it. It doesn't even have anything to do with the case. I would have preferred something more practical use.
No mercy, huh? Guess I shouldn't have expected any less. Thanks, Mr. Edgeworth.
Aww. A boy's been kidnapped. We need your help to find him.
Kidnapped?
Yes, his name is Sean Fenn.
Oh, wait, the kid with the horns?
You know him?
I saw him earlier today.
You mean this morning? Yes.
Yeah. He
That's-
got off that bus over there, and I don't know, I just kind of lost track of him.
That's what earlier today means, Edgeworth.
Listen, I just woke up.
No, I'm talking to Edgeworth. Edgeworth asked a stupid question.
Oh. He walked off toward the garbage disposal area.
Oh.
Where's that?
See, it all comes back around. The garbage. The garage. The garbage.
Just over there. It's where all the offices in the big building put their trash before it gets taken away. Where he went after that, I couldn't tell you. I had to leave right around then.
I think we better take a closer look at this garbage disposal area. Okay, thanks, buddy. Alright.
So Sean walked off in this direction, huh?
It would seem so, yes. Perhaps we'll find some clues here as to his current whereabouts. Oh. 11 a.m. Okay, garbage collection at 11. That's important. The trash is collected at 11 a.m. Guess that's why the enclosure is empty.
There was a ton of stuff here earlier. Big stuff, too.
Oh.
Oh, the crate thing.
Yeah.
The case.
Right.
Today must be the day they take away the big stuff.
Yeah, sure looked that way.
I'll bet the big squisher machine squished it all up good anyhow.
And hopefully not, hopefully not Sean.
Yeah.
Oh, you missed the line.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I had, like, blindness for a second. They don't do that with the larger items. They take them away as they are.
They do, huh? How do you even know that, sir?
I'm trash, so I know trash.
Mr. Shield's pretty keen for you to join him, right? I'll bet he sent you some kind of pamphlet on how to throw your stuff away from when you move the office.
You're spookily insightful sometimes, Kay, but only sometimes. Milk! Milk. This milk carton.
That's the same
Did you
brand
just
Sean
say
drinks.
milk?
I did! Something.
I will literally, like, not physically fight you, but I will fight you over how you say milk.
Oh, I was being silly.
Oh.
Something happened to him here. I'm almost certain of it. Based on what we've seen and what Detective Gumshoe told us, I think there's a strong possibility that Sean was abducted from the garbage disposal area.
Yes.
But I like when you said milk, it brought me back to like an old meme that I saw of like 3 guys fighting over how to say milk.
Yeah, it's kind of out of the way of prying eyes, huh? But why would Sean even come here in the first place?
I don't know. I imagine he must have had something to dispose of a body.
But the truck's already come and gone. Guess we'll never know what that something was now.
Good thing we can have a taxi driver.
So they keep it locked up tight, huh?
I guess they don't want non-residents disposing of their trash here, which is so stupid. Milk. I think that's it.
It's totally empty.
Yes, because the garbage was just collected.
You think? Or did somebody steal it all? I smell a crime here, Mr. Edgeworth.
I certainly smell something as well, but it's really scent of. But is it really the scent of crime? Okay.
I know what they say, when something smells, it's
the
usually...
butts!
The butts. How about that? A little help from little old me, and y'all made a giant leap closer to solving the case.
Closer? Sure. If by closer you mean we wound up going after the completely wrong kidnap victim.
She must have barely looked at the photo at all.
Oh, really? And here I thought I'd given y'all the tip of the century. My bad.
It's not your fault. It's ours for putting our trust in unreliable sources. We'll just have to learn not to do that again.
Hey, that ain't nice. I don't gotta give y'all no tips at all, you know. And I won't. Not if you're gonna be like that. Alright, fine. Maybe just this once. But only because I got a real scoop for y'all this time.
Oh, a real scoop, This should be good. Fine, I'm not expecting much, but you got my attention. What is this scoop of yours?
Proof, that's what. Proof that Taurosaurus really is real.
Alright, okay, we're leaving.
Alright, later.
Wait. I ain't lying, I swear. Sure, it's hard to believe, but it's true.
I like how fast he just whoop!
We're leaving.
We don't have time for this, but we also don't have much else to go on, I suppose. Proof? What kind of proof? Did you capture something on your tape recorder, perhaps?
Whew, you're good, Ruffles. Sharper than a gosh dang tack.
Oh.
I captured the sound of that big old beastie breathing fire. That's what I captured.
Oh, does it happen to sound like a bang? I was hoping for something a little better than that.
Hey, don't make that face, dang it. I ain't lying. Listen for yourself and tell me it ain't true. Alright, ready? It's fire breathing time, dagnabbit. I am not making that sound.
It's fine. The game is making the sound.
There. Well?
Kinda hard to tell over the shouting, but it could have been something breathing fire, maybe?
And tell me, Miss Lloyd, did you see this fire-breathing something with your own eyes?
Well, not exactly with my eyes as such. Being as how I wasn't precisely close by when it happened.
Surely the real Taurosaurus would be pretty hard to miss no matter how far away you were standing.
Well, see, I was far away and also recording via what you might call non-standard means.
Would you mind explaining what you mean by that?
I really dug myself a hole here, huh?
Did you bug us?
See, I mighta coulda rigged me up a little wireless intercept holding doing a little scoop detecting.
That's so sad. Poor insect.
Not an insect, Kay, an intercept. She was listening out for radio signals. It would have allowed her to listen in on any nearby transmissions.
Me and the chief been down here at the big building sniffing around these last couple days.
Looking into Miss Hart's tip about the underground auction, I assume. Which would mean that you've been listening in on all the radio signals in the area too.
Sure have. Which is how I wound up hearing the most thunderous, ear-splitting noise you ever did hear. The pounding of feet, the electricity in the air, this was it. Torosaurus at last.
You made up everything except the roaring sound, didn't you?
The long and short of it is that you didn't actually see anything, correct?
Hey, I don't need to see things. I'm a writer, you hear? Anyhow, I kept listening till down the line comes your pal there's voice, hollering beat the band. I don't what?
Oh, these southern people and their strange sayings.
Like, listen, I was born in the South. Like, I can do the accent, I just don't know the words.
Oh no, there's there's slang from different states and all kinds of areas.
Yeah, like, Maryland has a lot of, like, slang terms that I'm still not familiar with.
Huh, our apologies for that. I'm sure Kay didn't mean to bowl you over with their little outburst. I assume it was as shocking as it was because you didn't hear it directly. It came through your headphones while you were listening to the signal from the bug, didn't it?
What? Are you saying she planted it?
Hey, come on now. I ain't into no bugging. Just a little lighthearted intercepting is all.
Would you mind if we borrowed the tape of what you recorded, Miss Lloyd?
Do what you dang well please.
Good. Otherwise, I would take you to court. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth!
Oh, it's them again.
Mr. Saint, Miss Berry.
Simon, I thought you were, like, being held at the detention
Not yet.
center.
Yeah.
How's the search going? Did you find him? I'm not arrested yet.
Yeah.
Not yet. Poor Sean. Sean? Oh, nothing. Just a slip of the tongue.
I guess they still don't know about the kidnapping. We did manage to find Sebastian, yes.
You did? That's great. Thanks so much. Now maybe they want to arrest me again.
Chances aren't really all that high, Simon.
You're amazing, Mr. Edgeworth. How did you find Prosecutor Winter? Or DeBest, I'm sorry, I got my
It's okay, you don't know him. It's fine.
With the serious investigative magic, that's how.
It was pure luck, actually, but never mind.
You didn't even need her help, huh? That's not true. Thanks so much for joining in the search. Where did you look, by the way? Oh, this place a little way away called Sunshine Coliseum.
I do.
Do you know it?
I do.
I do know it.
Sunshine Coliseum. That's over by the harbor. Oh!
Oh my
Oh.
god.
There were a whole bunch of people there for a big... Oh, that's you.
What? That's me!
Also, how is that hot air balloon working? It's like covered with feathers. Do you see it? Like the purple... Like how... I don't... That would be
Maybe
like
it's
a...
like
This...
feathers
my
pasted
God.
over it, maybe.
Right, but that would be like an
Oh my
aerodynamic...
God,
that would be
dude.
like an aerodynamic disaster.
This literally looks exactly like the Baltimore Convention Center. I'm not even kidding.
Oh, huh.
Makes you feel right at home.
Aw, there were a whole bunch of people there for a big event. We thought it might be worth a look.
And when Fox said it was right, or when Edward said it was right near the harbor, like it hit even harder.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you mean like a festival? Ooh, that sounds fun. Wish I could have gone and checked it out. Oh yeah, it was super fun. There were food stands and fireworks.
Simon didn't like the crowds much, but...
Hey, you don't have to tell them that. Alright, it's decided. When this case is finally over, we're all going to the festival together.
Okay.
It was kind of lucky you found Prosecutor DeBest so quickly. That's his name, right?
Yes, that's his name. Lucky? In
Okay,
what
cool.
way?
We have to go to practice soon. For the show.
Oh.
We wouldn't have been able to help for much longer anyway.
I see. I'm sorry I have to keep you from your duties at the circus.
Oh no, it's nothing to worry about, really. We were glad to help. I'll do anything if it helps make sure they don't arrest me again. You really helped me out by finding him. Oh, I'm so relieved. Of course, just because they found him, that doesn't mean they'll find Warden Lagarde guilty. What? You mean they might still throw me back in jail?
Likely not.
No, I can't go back, I can't.
And even if you do, they would probably drop the charges.
Well, come on, Kay. Do you really have to torment the poor boy? Bye. my friends went out looking. But you beat us to it. No fair. Her friends? I guess she means the animals. Today's the first public performance of your new show, correct? Yep, it sure is. We practiced so hard for this one. We? So Mr. Saint will be performing too? Of course. He practiced harder than anybody. Even if he did spend the whole time saying, no, 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 no. He even went up to the balloon to spread the word from the sky. So you have to come and see him perform, okay? It would mean so much to him. Of course, assuming we can solve this case before then. Did you say that you enlisted the help of the animals in your search? Yep, and if it had been Aziza and Regent, we might have found something. But Simon and the big scaredy cat was all no, 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 and put a stop to it. So boring. Huh, if it weren't for Mr. Saint, the whole town would probably be in uproar right now.
Ah, come on, Simon. Why would you do that? Setting the whole circus loose on the city would have been super fun. I'm sorry. To you too, Mr. Edgeworth. Sorry.
Why are you apologizing to me? I'm the one person who didn't say anything. Alright, so you have nothing of value to... if I present the festival to you, does that do anything?
Oh, I think
Oh,
that was
no,
a logic
it was
we
a
got.
logic. You're right. It was a logic. Okay, I think we can logic. Alright, so exploding sound and I think festival. Because, like, fireworks or something? Yeah. Mr. Saint, you mentioned fireworks before.
Huh? Fireworks?
Yes, at the event at the Colosseum. They're setting them off even during daylight hours?
Oh, yeah. A bunch went off while we were there. What are you thinking, Mr. Edgeworth?
The loud bang we heard. What if that was a firework?
Huh?
Blah. This is the second time we've seen this flashback. I can't make it go faster, sadly. Okay. For the bang to be clearly audible over the telephone, it must have been pretty loud.
Which means fireworks. Which means the Colosseum. So the kidnapper was near there, right? But how near? If the fireworks were that loud, you could probably hear them from pretty far away.
Yes, the area we'd need to search would be too broad to even consider doing it ourselves. But if the police were to lend a hand... Because the truck must have come to get the trash, right? Yeah. Only 2 vehicles came through there this morning, the taxi and the blue truck.
And Sebastian was taken away in the taxi.
Right. Well, it seems that Sean was likely abducted from the garbage disposal area. And if the garbage was collected at 11 a.m. Tina? Oh. Tina, are you still there?
Sorry, I was snacking.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, good.
Gumshoe, don't make me dock your pay even further.
Hey, you're not a prosecutor, so you have no say.
But as a friend, I will dock your pay.
How exactly do you intend on doing that?
I don't know.
Oh, I get it. Now we know what kind of truck it was.
Indeed, it must have been the garbage truck. But the police officer who told us about it didn't describe it as such. He only mentioned the fact that it was blue.
Some cop he was. How did he not even notice it was one of those cool trash squishing machines?
Because it wasn't. Today isn't a regular garbage day. It's the day they collect larger items. For which they wouldn't use a specialized garbage... just a regular truck like any other. But it was a garbage truck nonetheless. And where do garbage trucks go? To the garbage.
To the dump, right? Sorry, I have cinnamon crunch popcorners.
Ooh.
They taste like a saltier cinnamon toast crunch.
Wait a second. So you're saying the kidnapper disguised themselves as a trash collector? But then the truck would probably have been fake too, right? So maybe it didn't go to the dump.
No, I'm reasonably sure the garbage truck was real.
Yeah? How do you figure that?
Another look at the garbage disposal area should tell us. Because they had, is it the picture? No, I think it's the fact that it can be opened, right? The garbage disposal area is kept locked, yeah.
Oh yeah. So only a real garbage collector and a real garbage truck could have opened it.
Precisely. The garbage truck can't have been a fake, unlike you!
No!
Perhaps whoever abducted Sean put him in a large cardboard box that was then prepared for the job. And now mixed it in amongst all the other oversized items.
And the garbage collector would have taken it away, no questions asked.
Exactly, allowing the kidnapper to await the truck's arrival at the garbage processing facility. They then could claim to have thrown the box away by mistake and collect it without incident.
Alright, so where do they take the garbage after it leaves here? Let's see. Looks like we have two possibilities.
But which of the garbage processing facilities has Sean taken to? Have we found anything that might serve as a clue? Because it's near the thing. So, based on the loud bang we heard in the phone call, we know that the kidnapper was somewhere in the vicinity of the Sunshine Coliseum.
And one of the garbage facilities is right by there, too.
I think it's likely that that's where Sean was taken, which means the kidnapper must be holding him somewhere near there. Detective Gumshoe?
Yes, sir. Sorry, I'm still snapping.
Could I ask you to not snack? No, I'm just kidding. And you're meant to search the area around the garbage facility?
It's not like you to ask, sir. It just feels a little flat if I'm being totally honest.
Oh, you want me to be rude to you? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's the way of the prosecutor, as you say. Why don't you give me a good old-fashioned order, huh?
Are
like
you
you used to.
Gumshoe, are you a masochist? You
Probably.
don't mind? Even though I'm not a prosecutor anymore?
I thought I told you already. A detective investigates for himself, not just for prosecutors.
Thank you. Now get out there and do your job. Yay!
Sweet.
Mr. Edgeworth, we're almost out of time.
We are, Kay. You're right. We need to hurry. I doubt Judge Cavell and the others could hold not much longer. I'm counting on you, Detective Gumshoe.
I won't let you down, sir. It won't be an official search, but I'll put my best guys on it. You can count on that.
I'm coming too, Gummy. I promised I'd snatch Sean from the jaws of danger, and that's just what I'm going to do.
I'll head back to the courthouse. Who knows? I may be able to drag proceedings out just a little longer.
All right, with me, everybody. Even in the depths of night.
Ah, it's already striking too. There isn't a moment to lose.
Yes, sir.
I didn't finish. When other bird dares to take flight.
I hope this is... Oh, okay.
Not yet.
I was hoping there'd be a to be continued.
Man, this has
It's
been dragging on for a while.
Yeah, it's like this segment before it to be continued, but this is a little lengthy.
Oh, it is it? Okay.
A little. Just based on like what this guide is saying.
Okay. Well, well, if isn't our old friend, ex-prosecutor Edgeworth. Hello, dear boy. Excelsius de best.
The accused will turn and face the prosecution. I'm not done with you yet.
Already told you, Franziska. Doesn't make sense. Why would I help her? I feel for her, of course. A woman in her prime sent to prison. It's enough to make a grown man cry. But I suppose evidence is in order to keep her out of a jail cell. Oh, suppress. Oh. But to suppress. Oh, but to suppress. Evidence in order to keep her out of a jail cell? No, that's preposterous.
Objection! But we have a statement from your own son. He says he entrusted the evidence to your care.
I'm afraid I don't know what he's talking about. Or why he said such a thing. I don't know what's gotten into him lately. I'm his dad now. What if I could prove that you and Warden Lagarde are much more closely associated than you claim? I'm sorry. Prove? I think we've been over this, dear boy. You're an ex-prosecutor, remember? Are you even allowed in this part of the courtroom anymore?
Miles Edgeworth, I'm the one prosecuting this case. What are you thinking barging in like this?
I just wanted to feel something. I'm
wanted
sorry.
To shout objection,
Right.
did you?
I'm sorry, Francesca, but it's important. May I speak on behalf of the prosecution just briefly?
What are you doing?
Judge Gavel, I come before the court with important new evidence. I ask that you allow me to present it. Oh, ho, 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 have you lost your mind, dear boy? There's no way this can be allowed.
Objection!
Well, the defense hopes you let him, G. Just saying. What's the thinking over on the prosecution side, there, Frandango?
Many dots. Fine. The prosecution has no objection.
Objection!
Oh. Your objections are neither here nor there. This isn't a democracy, it's a courtroom. And this is a flagrant contempt. Isn't that right, Verity? Oh. No, as long as Sean's still missing, she'll feel she has no choice but to go along with whatever De Best wants. If only there was some way of telling her he might be found at any moment. Judge Gavel, I would ask only this, that you trust in me and in my assistant, just this once.
Speaking of which, where is Kay Faraday?
She's currently searching for the most important piece of evidence of all.
Objection!
Nonsense! There's no more evidence to be found. You're just stalling for time.
Objection!
The most important piece of evidence, eh? Hey, G. I don't know what this evidence is, but maybe we should trust in Miles' little pal. What do you say? I mean, I say little pal, but she's way more than that. She's the one and only great thief Yagatarasu. It seems she'll sense what I'm getting at least. Judge Gavel, the evidence I'm talking about, we most certain know where it is. Kay is only moments from snatching it from the jaws of danger. Huh?
Many dots. Very well. This is highly irregular, but I will allow it.
Hey, you have my thanks. Have you all gone completely mad?
You said you had important new evidence. Evidence of what exactly?
Just what I said. That Warden Lagarde and the chairman, Chairman De Best, are far better acquainted than he claims. Allow me to present it to you. It's the document, right? Yeah. This one.
Take that!
This document is a report regarding the interrogation of a certain someone. Oh yeah? And who might that be? The late Mr. Bronco Knight. And the interrogation was to be carried out by none other than Warden Lagarde. Wait, is that the interrogation where... Yes, where Knight was killed. This document shows Warden Lagarde planning the interrogation in which Mr. Knight was murdered.
This is indeed important evidence. Miles Edgeworth, you referred to the document in question as a report. Would you care to elaborate? To whom was this report addressed?
A very good question, Miss Von Karma. And the answer is the most important new revelation of all. We recovered this document from a safe in the storeroom on the 51st floor of the big building.
That's the storeroom where the lots for the underground auction were kept.
It is an auction, if you recall, that was presided over by one Excelsius De Best. Ooh. Oh.
Still
And-
playing with this match.
Yeah, and that is whom the report in question was addressed. Do you still mean to insist that you and Warden Lagarde barely knew one another? I'll refrain from commenting on that matter for the moment, if you don't mind. What? I don't believe it's been conclusively proven that I was the auctioneer yet, has it? Huh, have you forgotten the events of this morning already? I think I proved that fact more than adequately. I'll admit defeat in that particular arena, yes, but that was not the courtroom. Can you prove the same thing here, my boy? That I was the ringleader, did you call it? If you can't, then well, you certainly can't prove that the report was addressed to me. You won't wriggle your way out of this one. So unfair. Tell him, Verity, please. I'm not being slippery at all. I'm being entirely reasonable, wouldn't you say? Unlike you when you permitted Mr. Edgeworth this bizarre interlude that was most unlike you. It's saddening, it truly is, to see you falling in your sacred duty to the law. Almost saddening enough to make me want to take drastic measures. Not the paper.
Again.
Oh.
You're right, of course. Until a fact has been adequately proven in the courtroom, it cannot be truly considered a fact. I am afraid I have no choice but to ask that Mr. Edgeworth's theory be struck from the record.
Ah, Arg. It's not good. She has to know for certain that Sean is safe. I'm sorry, my boy, but what counts as truth out in the field and in the courtroom are two different things. And you're more than willing to bend the truth in the courtroom. Is that what you're saying? Oh, you're scurrilous? Scurrilous soul? I'll simply accept the court's verdict as the truth, should it choose to acquit me, as should you. Humph, if we can't find that missing evidence, we're in trouble here.
That is our new word of the day. Oh, given to the use of vulgar, coarse, or abusive language. Or of malicious or slanderous nature, defamatory.
Interesting. Well, Verity, I think we've heard about all we need to, don't you? There's no way that evidence is turning up. Ever. A quick not guilty and we can all go home.
Objection!
Oh!
Objection!
The boy!
The baby! Who said that?
The boy said that.
Dad!
Useless. Oh. What are you doing here?
Mr. the Best, what is the meaning of this? And where have you been? You can't just abandon your duties like that.
I'm sorry,
You are unfit to be a prosecutor. You're a complete and utter disgrace.
Shut up!
Mr. Edgeworth said that in another timeline.
You don't remember that? Shh. Why, Useless? Why can't you not get it into your head? This is no place for an incompetent fool like you.
Dad,
Oh.
That's so fucking cool! Ah! I brought some vital evidence.
Yeah, you did. Oh.
So, can I please, take my place on the prosecutor's bench? Pretty please.
Well, Sebastian. This is certainly a surprise.
Objection!
Oh, Useless, my boy. What's gotten into you? There's something different about you. What's going on?
Dad,
Come on, my boy. Spit it out. What is it? Do you want Daddy to play catch with you? That's it, isn't it? All right. Why don't you run along home and I'll be with you soon. The adults are talking.
back on the stand, right now.
Oh, what's gotten into you, child? You're shaking like a leaf.
Objection!
Don't talk to my son that way! Judge Gavel, the prosecutor in charge has arrived along with important new evidence. His trial is far from over. Surely you can't call an end to proceedings just yet. No objections from Team Defense. Only wish we could have our original team captain say that herself, though.
The prosecution has no objections either.
Yay. You think this farce is going to continue? There's no chance of that. None at all. Isn't that right, Verity? He still thinks he's successful in his bid to kidnap Sean, but we know different. Sadly, as long as the boy remains missing, nothing changes. Judge Gavel's hands are still tied.
Wow. Oh, shit.
Oh,
That sound.
that's her cell phone. Huh? Mine is also ringing. Whoa, I'm getting a call too!
Mr. Edgeworth!
Mr. Shields!
Aww.
Hey, we found him!
The art
found
looks so
Sean.
good!
We found Sean!
Detective, you did it! The most important piece of evidence of all, huh? That's some stellar work, your great thiefness.
Thanks. I just thought you should know right away. See you all soon.
Judge Gavel, it's for you.
Hello? Yes. Yes, I understand. I'm so
Aww.
glad you're safe. Be sure to thank everybody properly. You'll do that for me, won't you? Alright, be careful. I'll see you back at home.
Yay. Now she's like, fiery justice will rain down upon you.
Yeah.
The proceedings will continue. I feel a certain freedom returning to my hammer arm.
Yeah. Ugh. No. How? Is this some idiotic joke?
It is no such thing. The witness will return to the stand, and Mr. DeBest will step up to the prosecutor's bench.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Look at us.
Hell yeah. Sebastian DeBest,
Oh.
Yeah?
I leave matters in your hands.
Huh?
Facing down your own father, this won't be easy.
Aww.
I'll be looking on with interest. Don't disappoint me.
I love her. She's like, I know this all
Alright, bye,
too well.
Francisca.
Bye, Francesca. Thank you for your service.
Very well. Is the prosecution ready to proceed? Mr. DeBest, you've mentioned some evidence that you wish to present to the court.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, the knife and the chisel.
Whoa! You tracked down the missing murder majigs?
The very, very same, Mr. Shields.
Well, Mr. DeBest, did you?
About that, No, I couldn't find them. I
Aww.
searched everywhere, but I was too late.
Too late. How so?
I remembered something. I saw Dad in the garage this morning. He was carrying something wrapped in newspaper. Where you going, Dad? This is me from a day ago.
Oh, useless. I was, just on my way to throw out some trash, like you.
This tinkling sound.
Tinkling, huh? Let me guess. You had to go to the bathroom. The bell from Mr. Canis' chisel.
You mean to tell the court that you believe the witness disposed of the evidence?
I tried.
Aw.
I tried my best, but it was too late.
Good thing they're at a disposal area.
Sorry.
You said you looked everywhere. Everywhere where?
Literally everywhere.
Oh.
I even went to the dump.
Oh.
Aw.
I got down on my hands and knees and dug through the garbage. I figured that stuff had to be in there somewhere. I love how he's just crying.
Yeah.
I have a flashback. Ah! Screamed in the flashback.
Rude. So that's what he was doing. He didn't even went so far as to search the dump.
But all I found was this.
That's a very nice rock.
And this is a little pungent for one thing.
Yeah, and you're a little on the ripe side yourself, kiddo. I can smell you from here.
What do you expect?
Oh, the Sebastian theme. And the knife?
It's probably somewhere in among all that trash. But there was too much to go through on my own.
Very well. The court will accept the item you have presented into evidence.
Gavel, you good?
Sorry, everyone in the courtroom. I have snacks in
She's
hand.
stress eating. Oh,
Yeah.
you really outdone yourself, useless. You never fail to disappoint, dear boy. You dig through rotting garbage with your bare hands, and that's all you had to show for it? Huh? Excuse me, he's wearing gloves.
I'm wearing gloves.
You drive me to tears. Really, you do.
Objection!
Might be a little soon to turn on the waterworks just yet, Dad. Let's take a closer look first. Actually, I'm his new dad now. We're all his new
Whoa,
dad.
I have 2 dads now.
Jeez, Sebastian, why do you get 2 dads?
3 actually, because Edgeworth.
Oh, I'm not counting Celsius. See, I've disowned him.
He's not his dad. If you wish to waste your time, be my guest. Hey, Sebastian, Miles, do this devastatingly handsome old defense attorney a favor, will you? Hit this guy full in the face with the truth. Seems Shield's on board. Good. Then we'll see if we can find an opening. Mr. DeBest, could you show me the piece of evidence you found?
Sure.
Garbage. Oh, H. H. Let's open it up, shall we? We can only hope there's something of value inside. Oh, could this be the bell that was on Mr. Canis' chisel? Perhaps there's some trace of evidence that can prove that one way or another.
It's no good. Look at it. It's spotless.
But didn't he only make 2 of those bells, though? So the
Yes.
bell in and of itself is the evidence.
Well, Mr. DeBest, sorry, I'm done with stress eating for
Yeah,
the
you're
time
okay.
being.
Do tell. Was there anything interesting inside your little scrap of paper? Of course there wasn't. Why would there be? Why was it even accepted into evidence? It's literally a piece of trash. Sorry, gentlemen, but the truth hurts.
I also love that whenever he makes that face, his glasses.
Oh,
are,
fill the
like,
water?
foggy with, yeah.
Yeah. Were Sebastian's efforts for nothing? It's true the bell may not be of much use to us as evidence. Nonetheless,
Come on, Edgeworth. We can't give up yet.
as calm and collected as ever I see Miles, unlike my poor idiot son there.
Are we to assume that the prosecution has nothing more to say on the matter? Very well.
Objection!
Oh!
Objection.
Ah!
Not so fast, Cabell. We're not done yet.
Yeah, get him!
There's one thing we still haven't looked at properly.
Really, my boy? You want us to believe this more? Desperation is never a good look, you know. Seems Sebastian isn't quite ready to give up just yet. And for once, I think we're both thinking the same thing. Namely, that we might not necessarily be dealing with a useless piece of trash. Just a bell. We can't know for sure without looking more closely, but if I'm right, we're talking about... I'm assuming the newspaper? Because
I
in,
would imagine save here first.
because it can't be the bell, because we're saying that the bell isn't the thing. So I'm assuming somehow the newspaper ties it back to it belonging to the best.
I'm talking about the piece of newspaper the bell was wrapped in.
Seems we really are thinking the same thing.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah. Ah, it's beautiful, really it is. Tear-jerkily so. Some might call it heroic optimism. Some might call it clutching at straws. But whatever one calls it, to put all one's faith in a worthless piece of garbage, that takes belief. Huh. Let's take a closer look and see if it's as worthless as you say, shall we? Sebastian, if you'd be so kind. Oh, I guess Sebastian is looking at it.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, hand!
Ooh.
HTFBD what?
Debeft. Those finger marks?
And look, it's covered in some sort of oil.
Judge Gavel, I'd like to give this examined for fingerprints. Could I request that you call on somebody from forensics?
Very well. Summon a technician right away.
It's Emma! Oh, no.
Oh yeah, I was gonna let Esper do all.
Oh,
this.
okay.
Oh,
yeah.
That's
Yeah, I'll take them.
The Mickey Mouse forensics.
I have the that was way too high. I have the results, Your Honor. It's been confirmed that these are fakes. Unfortunately, it looks like they were made by somebody wearing gloves.
Are you okay, sir? Oh dear. Well, that doesn't give you very much in the way of evidence, does it? But I suppose it makes sense if you think about it. After all, this was important evidence. And what kind of idiot would handle something like that without gloves on? Oh, that's right. The kind that would flail about desperately like you, my boy. Well, way to talk to your kids, Super Dad. I'm merely calling a spade, or in this case, an idiot an idiot. I'm the worst dad ever. The real best know to keep their emotions out of things. And take no pity on the weak and the foolish, including their own ineffective offspring.
Dad,
You spent the last who knows how long proclaiming yourself to be a prize-winning prosecutor. But thanks to my little pep talk this morning, you finally know exactly how those prizes were won. It was all thanks to me. Thanks to the power I wield. You've never stood on your own 2 feet. You've always been coddled. First by me, then by Verity.
Dad.
Hate him. Oh, dry your garbage-smelling tears.
Garbage smelling.
Not that it's a stench that doesn't suit you. Even if it does make me turn up my nose in disgust.
Objection!
Oh, yeah,
Objection! No, you're wrong.
yeah.
Hi. Oh, listen.
I am, my boy? Wrong about what?
I'm not the one that smells. You are.
Yeah, get him. You
his
smell.
ass.
The one who smelt it, dealt it. What
When
did
something
you say?
usually smells.
Larry's like, it's not me this time.
It's not me this time, I swear to God.
What did you say?
Yeah, you smell. You don't even realize it. You couldn't hide it even if you wanted to. Hedgeworth, take a sniff. Right there where the finger marks are.
I'd rather not.
No, it's very cool. It's really cool, Hedgeworth, please.
You want me to smell it? Is that oil?
Yep, and I know where it came from.
Wait, I know from somewhere too. It smells of engine oil in here.
Yep.
That odor tells us something important. It tells us exactly who threw this piece of evidence away.
As if we didn't already establish this.
I know.
But I guess my dad's right. I guess I'll never be a real best. I'll never be able to keep my emotions out of things.
He's so cool.
And I'll never be able to stand up to him, no matter what he's done.
Sebastian. Be strong, Sebastian. Remember what you told me. You said you were going to be different from your father. A different kind of prosecutor. Also, not to ruin the mood, but he is huge compared to Edgewood.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gasp. I'm giant, Mr.
And you are a prosecutor. We both are, though I'm technically not. That's why we're standing here in this courtroom.
Then why are you still here?
A prosecutor's highest responsibility is to the truth, to see that it comes to light, no matter what.
Many dots.
We exposed crimes, and we see what their perpetrators are punished. That there, no matter who they may be. So if you truly mean to continue as a prosecutor, you know what you have to do.
Oh, he's doing the...
He's doing the finger wag. I made you a promise. I said that if you could summon the courage to find your feet again, I'd help you. This isn't something you should have to do alone. I'm here, right beside you, as your father.
Thanks, Edgeworth.
I think you mean Dad. Oh!
You're right. Those finger marks tie my dad to this crime. We just need to show everybody how.
Take that!
The smell you pointed out to me, Sebastian, is the smell of engine oil, isn't it? Motorcycle oil, even. Dad's
Yep.
word?
We... and we both smelled it before in the same place.
Yes, in Chairman DeBest's garbage garage.
The garbage! That's what we call the garage.
What's more, these finger marks feature some distinctive patterns, don't they? Death. It outlines the words D-E-A-T-H, the same letters that appear on the fingers of these gloves. Oh, gloves that could be bought in any store. How does it prove anything, dear boy? How indeed?
That's not the only thing that your gloves to the piece of newspaper we found.
Let's look again at a scrap of paper. And compare it to the gloves we found in the Chairman DeBest's garage. It's the mud. Or is it the A? Hold on. Is it the A? Right? Because the A is, like, burnt off?
Maybe?
Look at the letter A on the finger. Half of it is missing, exactly as it is on the print on the newspaper. What? I would also like to draw the court's attention to the dirt the gloves are covered in. I think it might be worth having its composition compared to that of the dirt on the newspaper. A match would make for even stronger evidence that the print was made by Chairman DeBest's gloves.
Officer, have the dirt on these two pieces of evidence compared right away.
Curse you, Edgeworth, and you, useless. Who do you think you are? You're nothing but mere prosecutors.
Sorry, Dad. I think it's time you admitted defeat. You suppressed vital evidence, and we just proved that in a court of law.
Look at you use these big words.
Yeah. And you did it to try and protect the defendant.
What? Do you think you're going to be able to make that stick? You think you'll send me to prison? Me? You think you'll be the one to finally take me down? You're a fool, child. A fool.
Objection!
Objection! Just give it up, Dad. Admit what you did.
You think you'll stand a chance without me around? You won't last 5 minutes. Oh.
You know what? I think I might be okay.
Look at that character growing.
Yeah. All I ever wanted was to become a prosecutor, to make you proud. But after your men kidnapped me, and I was lying there in the dark all on my own, I got to thinking. Thinking how powerless I was in all of this because of you. I almost gave up. I almost lost sight of the truth. But then... Edgeworth appeared out of nowhere and showed me a way forward.
Wow.
I don't need your approval anymore. And I don't need you! After all, I found that evidence on my own, didn't I?
My men kidnapped you? What are you talking about?
Objection!
Objection! I guess the courtroom is as good a place as any to tell you the truth, Dad.
Be careful what you say to me, boy. You may live to regret it. You're a fool, Useless, and you always will be.
I know you've hated me for as long as I can remember. But I want you to know that despite it all, I've always looked up to you as my dad.
Oh, missed you.
Thanks for everything, Excelsius. And goodbye.
You.
Oh my god.
When did you? You need me, dang it. You can't possibly survive without me. Sebastian!
Oh my god.
God. Sebastian's the best.
He is. It's true.
I'm gonna start crying again. The court hereby accepts that vital evidence in this case was suppressed by Chairman DeBest.
Hello, Coops.
That crime will be tried, and an appropriate punishment decided at a future date. But for now, we must turn to the matter of the knife and the chisel, which still have not been found. However, I believe a full search of the garbage facility may well remedy that.
What? You're going to dig through all that trash for the knife, darling? But then...
Huh. Don't worry, Warden Lagarde. I'm sure your punishment won't be too unpleasant.
Ooh, you devil! Punish? Moi? Impossible. Excelsius, you blithering buffoon! What did you do? What did you do? Oh, your swaggering bluster about how they never declare me guilty, and now... this? You were the one I went to after they arrested me, because you made me believe I could trust you! And not only did you kidnap a child to try and help me, it didn't even work! Idiot! You! Feckless, useless idiot of a man!
An unsightly outburst, to say the least, but an informative one, too. Wouldn't you agree, Sebastian?
Yeah, she really let some juicy info slip there. Right? She did, right?
Yes, she did. You really need to work on your confidence. Don't worry, my boy. I will take it from here.
Very well. Then it seems we may be able to bring these proceedings to an end at last.
Oh, Lang! Get your butt out of here. What?
Huh? Who's that?
Lang. Sorry, Judge Gavel. I am not Shields. Sorry, Judge Gavel. Your happy ending will have to wait. Lang Z says, the end of the trial is not necessarily the end of the matter.
Who are you?
Just a lowly lone wolf investigator by the name of Shilong Lang.
And you have some sort of objection to these proceedings, I take it?
Huh, not really. Your suspect over there is guilty for sure. Guiltier than you know. Uh-oh.
Lang, like the Lang from 12 years ago.
Yep. Good to see you're finally about to pay for your crimes. Even if it did take a while for you to get what was coming to you. Agent Lang, explain yourself. Are you familiar with the SS5 incident? I certainly am. It happened 12 years back. Wait, 12 years? Yeah, 12 years. Yeah.
I actually don't remember this.
Oh, yeah, you were not here. Sorry.
Yeah, because I was sleeping.
Could this be connected to Agent Lang's father and his relationship with the president somehow? Fifi Lagarde and Excelsius the best. In the flesh, I've waited a long time for this day. After all, you're the ones who threw my family name into the dirt.
Weak!
Are we to assume that you have some personal connection to the incident in question?
I do! But I'm not here to talk about the past. Not yet, anyhow. Right now, I'm here for you, Gavel.
Me?
You and one other person. Hi, Sean.
Hey, Sean's bag. Sean!
You're both under arrest. On suspicion of having conspired to murder Dijun Wang, president of Xinghua.
Objection!
Where is your evidence, Agent Lang? All in good time, Mr. Prosecutor. We haven't even started our investigation yet. I want my suspects on the scene with me while I look everything over again. What have you uncovered, Agent Lang? I need to know. I've got your problem. Wait, if you've got a problem, you're more than welcome to tag along. Oh, believe me, I will. Whoa. The end of the trial is not necessarily the beginning of the matter, or the end of the matter.
End of the matter.
We certainly haven't come anywhere close to solving the mystery of the president's murder, or uncovering the truth behind these so-called monster sightings, even after we've been streaming for 6 hours!
Jesus!
Or figuring out who that was on the phone. Yes, I'd say the matter is far from over yet. Oof.
This one's a to be continued,
Oof.
I think.
Yes, oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Finally.
are done now. Woohoo!
That was the end of the beginning.
That was the end of the beginning.
Wow.
Oh man. Okay. Well, thank you, Tina and Esper both, for staying for so long. You know, we've been streaming for
Yeah, of course.
for almost 6 hours, and we only got through maybe a third of this trial, but we got through like some pretty major bits. Like,
Oh yeah.
we got people, we proved them guilty. They are gone now. You know, Sebastian had his big debut. You know, we've collected a lot of good evidence, and so now we're
Unfortunately, though, Gavel and her son,
Yes,
excuse me,
and
are
Sean.
arrested.
yes. So we'll have to figure out ways to save them now. But we finished the first trial, and now we're on to the second trial.